Okay. Now supporting paragraph 2 follows the same outline as supporting paragraph 1, except that it has a different topic. And if it has a different topic, then it must have a different example, and a different discussion, and finally a different conclusion. Okay, so in the first paragraph we talked about real estate. Now in the second paragraph maybe we will talk about I don't know, the price of transportation in Dubai with road tolls and increasingly expensive taxis. I don't know. We'd find something that would support our thesis, and we present it in supporting paragraph 2. And so once again, supporting paragraph 2 has 4 sentences. It has a topic, it has an example, and it has a discussion, and it has a conclusion. Now the discussion sentence links our example, this example, to the topic, and the conclusion links this topic to the thesis. Okay, now finally the conclusion paragraph. Now the conclusion paragraph starts with 1 or 2 sentences that provide a summary, and a summary is basically retelling the 2 supporting topics briefly. So in 1 sentence or 2 sentences, I suppose we want to retell the 2 topics that we talked about in supporting paragraph 1 and supporting paragraph 2. Now we don't want to bring in new information. This is supposed to be a summary, so this should be information that we've already given. Okay, following the summary, we want to give a restatement of thesis. So basically this is just saying the thesis in different words. Okay. And finally, we want to include either a prediction or a recommendation. So our last sentence should say something about what we believe the future will be like based on the essay we have just written, or we want to state something that we think should be true in the future based on the essay that we have just written. Okay, so if we look at the structure of the entire essay, I'm just going to quickly retype in here the introduction. So the introduction, so we can see it all. Introduction paragraph. So that's background. So the structure of an essay should help the essay work as a team. Okay, so we have the introduction paragraph, which has a number of sentences that have specific jobs, and they basically outline the main idea of our essay. What is it that we're going to talk about? Then we come to our first supporting paragraph. Now this topic here should be found in the outline sentence up here. Okay, and the supporting paragraph number 1 follows its own pattern with an example, a discussion, and a conclusion. Supporting paragraph 2, so this topic once again should be seen in the outline in our essay, in our introduction paragraph at the beginning. Okay, and then finally comes down to the conclusion. Now the summary which is linked to supporting paragraph number 1 and supporting paragraph number 2, and the restatement of thesis, which is linked to the thesis at the very beginning of the essay, and finally the prediction or recommendation. So in this manner we write an essay that works with cohesion, which is basically a linking between all the ideas, and helps it to work as a team. So that's the conclusion of our introductory outline of how to write an argument essay. Thank you for listening.